Hello and welcome to the PhoneBurner training. This is the Don't Be Complicated training series, and I'm your host, Jeff Osnes. If you want to reach out to me, by all means, send me an email, jeff@phoneburner.com, and I'll be happy to help out any way I can. Today's topic, we're going to talk about the master config section for your admin account. Okay, so when you log into your PhoneBurner account, in the upper right-hand corner, if you click on the My Account button, you're going to see several options, and the option we're going to talk about today is Master Config. So I'll click on Master Config. The Master Config page is designed to help you create and share content with your organization. Now before we jump into the content creation and sharing, I do want to point out you can also upload or add your own logo to the back office so that when your team logs into their PhoneBurner account, they see the company logo rather than the standard PhoneBurner logo. So feel free to go ahead and replace that. But let's talk about the customize and share section, because that's what you're going to spend most of your time on here. On the left-hand side, you're going to see all the different types of content that you can enable sharing for. So you've got your emails and scripts, calendar entries, your PhoneBurner click to present, email message templates, contact manager folders and save searches, contact manager custom fields, smart sender, smart packs and resources, dialer sets, contact manager layouts, and contact manager tags. Now this is what we currently offer as content that is shareable within the admin account to the users. But keep in mind, this video may be outdated as we add additional content that can be shared from the admin account. Once you determine the type of content that you want to share with your team, over on the right-hand side, you're going to see the sharing status. Now if you click on the current sharing status, you'll see your sharing options. The first one is to add. In most cases, that's going to be the one you want to do. The add option allows you to add your own content to share with your team and continue to receive any content that you're currently receiving from any other team or any other group within the system. Now override, what that does is that removes any system content that you're receiving from any other teams or groups that you may have been a part of or may be a part of when you enabled the team option in your account or you became an admin yourself. And then of course, do not share is just simply the option to stop sharing any content with anybody that is part of the group. You'll also notice that some content only has add or do not share. And that's not a mistake, that's just because the option to override is just not available for that type of content. So don't worry about those. Now once you've determined what types of content that you'd like to add or override and start sharing with your organization, there's still one more part in order to enable the sharing of the content. So let's say, for example, we are now sharing emails and scripts. So we go into our emails and scripts section. What you'll notice is over to the right in the action column for each phone script or email, there's going to be a share this button for each of those. So once you've created the content, whether it's a phone script or an email, you then need to tell the system to start sharing that specific piece of data. This gives you the ability as an admin to start creating content in your account and only share it once it's ready to go public to your group. So it's kind of allows you to kind of stage content before you make it public. Now let's go back to the master config. And so you can do that with all of these different content types. Now before I wrap up this video, I do want to point out the team name and access code and manage notifications. You'll probably never need to mess with anything here. So just ignore those for the most part. If you do want to talk about those, feel free, we can have a conversation, but for the most part you can ignore those. You'll want to replace your logo if you have one, and you'll want to make sure that you're creating and sharing content within the admin through these options here. So that's a quick overview of the master config section, and then our PhoneBurner pricing for admins. It really just depends on the total number of seats that you have. The more seats you have, the deeper the discount per seat. So keep in mind, as you grow, your cost per user will go down. If you don't already have a PhoneBurner account, you need to get one today. If you just want to try it out, go to phoneburner.biz and set up your trial. And happy dialing.